morning and welcome to another video. We're going to the Hope Valley again. Been there a few times, but getting off at Dore Totley on the Hope Valley, the first one after leaving Sheffield. So the plan is, we've already come from Cottingley, a little bit of trouble earlier because some revenue protection inspector wanted to try and charge me a penalty fare because I didn't get a ticket at Cottingley. The machine didn't work. Even the one on the upside wasn't working at Cottingley, so I'm not a happy bunny at the moment, a little bit pissed off. Anyway, we'll get this train here, which is the 8:37 to King's Cross. Just go one stop to Doncaster. It is going via Hambleton because of some engineering works around Wakefield. So let's get on it. Right, we're off. Non-stop to Doncaster via Hambleton. Bang on time, 8:37. So we're stopping at Grantham after Doncaster, it's straight to Cross.
It's just sunny Leeds then. It's about lunchtime. Yeah, about lunchtime.
The weather is looking pretty good.
They knew it.
So what else has I've done this? Even on a one book train Saturday that used to do it. Got no choice this time though.
Long time since I've been on a train that was on time.
We will call at Doncaster, Grantham and London King's Cross.
Right, there's the bus station. A few buses in it.
The next station will be Doncaster.
Coming up to Neville Hill. A few Class 91s here. Can't use them today because obviously if everything's having to come this way, we've now got no overhead wire. But that will change, I'm sure, in due course. Coming up to Micklefield now, and we should get a right-hand indication here, a right-hand feather, because we're going towards Selby.
That's on the south side, that's near the Abbey. Sorry, near the Abbey.
We have got the indication, yep, got it. So that's the line to York and Church Fenton.
Yeah, looking after it.
Did you go here when
You actually get glimpses of the York line over there shortly.
Yeah.
I don't know, because you obviously see this line from that one.
from Paris or beach? It's just next to London.
We've walked down there in the past. Just west of South Milford, which is the next station. And we have walked down there. So there's a foot crossing which is there, we've used that. This is South Milford. So the next station we'll see now is Doncaster. Sherburn and Helmet is up there because we're going to cross over that line very shortly, just after the bypass road. So that's the bypass, and now this is the S&K. There's a curve on both sides. This is the Sherburn South Junction, Sherburn South Junction to Gascoigne Wood Junction. With the other side, Milford Junction, Gascoigne Wood Junction. A lot of stored stock at Gascoigne Wood. There is. So a single lead junction on each end, which is mildly annoying. So this is just a shadow of what it used to be years ago. 30 plus years ago there was a hive of activity here with merry-go-rounds and class 56s and class 58s and whatever else, 60s. So coming up to the East Coast main line now, but we won't be crossing it because we're going to turn right and join it. It's a 70 mile an hour junction. It's much faster as this Hambleton curve than the other Hambleton curve from north to east junction. This is west to south. So we should get another right hand feather, we have, with a green light, so we're straight through. Now crossing to the up line first and then crossing onto the curve. So that is the main line to Hull and Selby. It's a long time since we've been here because obviously it's difficult without a car. So we go across that little level crossing, which I think is called Scam Lane. There we are. And now it'll soon pick up speed, I think, once we get onto the main line, because you can now put the panto up once we get onto the main line proper. Yeah, this is Hambleton South Junction. So straight to Doncaster. Right, we're approaching Doncaster. I'm going to jump out here and get a train to Sheffield, which will be a northern service. There's a cross-country one behind us, but I'm going to let that one go. There's plenty of time to get the northern service and still get the one to Chinley or Edale or Dore, whatever, at Sheffield. So we're going on platform 4, which is this side. There's a Hull train service over there. It's not that long since we did that service. Hull to St Pancras. A month or so back. Right. So just got off this one from Leeds. Let's head over to platform 4 for the Sheffield service. Those are Grand Central unit over there. They're not doing anything today because they just can't get to Bradford. They can't go via Pontefract because of the landslip. They can't go via Wakefield Kirk because the engineering works. And they're just stuffed. Let's go Hambleton through Leeds and across to Bradford that way. Probably do that, but we don't serve anything in the middle.
The next train to arrive at platform 8 will be the 0912 LNER Azuma service to Edinburgh, calling at York, Darlington, Durham, Newcastle, Alnmouth and Edinburgh.
This is Edinburgh to Plymouth service. And we've just let this one go because there's another one in about 5 minutes. No point in passing up a Northern Class 170 to go on that, but we can still get the same connection at Sheffield. So it should be in very shortly. It's supposed to be coming from Scarborough, but I think it's only coming from Hull actually because of a problem earlier. Right, so we're going to get on this service. Scarborough to Sheffield, but I think it's only started at Hull. So 170 is a way, way better train than a Voyager. We've got the road already, so let's get on it. Right, that's the line south to Peterborough and King's Cross. And there's a curve here, which we did some years ago. I have done this curve. Bridge Junction, St James Junction, I think it's called. It's not a very rare, well, I say very rare, it's not actually that rare because there's a fair shine on it. There is, so something must use it pretty regular. So let's get over to Sheffield. We've got an extra stop at Swinton on this service, which is obviously very useful.
Stop is Swinton.
This is
Mind the
Maxbury.
gap between the train and the platform edge.
And that is the line via Kilnhurst, which we couldn't take at the moment because we were going to stop at Swinton, but went down there with that train, that Hull to St Pancras service that time. So if we weren't calling at Swinton, we could use that line, but it's not as fast as the main line. There's a short curve from that just a trail in here, and I think actually then there's a line that went off the opposite side. I went underneath the S&K, which formed part of the Midland Main Line to Normanton. Long gone, and part of that's flooded now. So this is an additional stop as per the usual. Normally these are just Meadowhall Sheffield only. There's a 150 coming the other way. It's probably what would be an Addick service, but they can't even get to Addick because of engineering works. So that's probably going to be a bus as well. My word, the sun is looking good today, the weather. So the platform at Swinton's on the opposite side. Pontefract Monkhill could be reconstructed like this, I think. It'd be great if it did, with the line coming from Castleford. So this is Swinton. It's been here since 1990, isn't it? So it's looking a little bit worse for wear now, especially the footbridge. This is Meadowhall. That's the tram station, is that there? It's been a while since we've been on the trams in Sheffield. Sometimes referred to as Meadow Hell, as we know all too well. We've made it to Sheffield. Right, at the platform 7 now for the Hope Valley local service. If it's running, I think it is. Yeah, platform 7. Let's get over there. This train on the right is the same one we let go at Doncaster. Because obviously doing York, Doncaster, Sheffield, it's a lot quicker than going via Leeds and Wakefield and Moorthorpe that way to get here. So we're on platform 7, which is on the left here now. Although I think actually the doors opened on the opposite side, with it being a track with platforms on both sides. A bit stupid really, but anyway. Right, here's our train for just one stop to Dore Totley. That's the first focus of this video, is to check out the new Dore Totley station. I dare say there will be some criticism, but we'll see when we get there. We got a bit further than expected. Just leaving Sheffield, so we're only going one stop with this train to Dore Totley, and we'll check out the new station.
Oh, you don't get paid for that, mate. Just wondering if you got paid on packages.
Liverpool train was in platform 6, so we've left in front of it, so not sure if we're going into a loop somewhere, we'll see.
It's alright, man, it's work every day, isn't it? Yeah, better than no.
Right, we've just turned off the main line into Healy Loop,
What time will you
because we're letting the Liverpool service go ahead of us.
No, we're missing a stop, we're going to have to do the one that we actually usually miss. So we're still not going to do that one.
Why did you miss it?
Oh,
yeah,
I've
already done it once this year.
We were mate.
There's one that stops and we don't do that.
The track alignment now, I think.
To people that don't deserve my money.
The sweet.
What are we drinking? That one in that little second bar that we get to was great strong.
So we're on
Mine's like, I
the
love the fact that if something breaks, I'm not.
down line the wrong direction. It's just shifted that track across over there.
To your point, I'm like, I can have my own place.
Near the
Good
museum.
is this now, we're on.
That's what I'm
Right, let's get off. Here we are, new Dore Totley station platform. This should have been done years ago. In fact, to be quite honest, it should never have been revoked, should it? I think I'm the only one that's got off actually, is it not? The original platform's over there. The original bi-directional platform, which is now just for Sheffield. Right, so 195, 130 heads off to Manchester Piccadilly. And that is well loaded, is that service now. So it's good it's a 3 car, not a 2. And there's an express on the main line. And that will of course reverse at Sheffield and pass through here a little bit later. Well, welcome to Dore Totley, and on the new station, or the new part of the station, which is pretty good. Just a shame it's not got platforms 3 and 4. This, what we're on now, this new platform is 1, which seems really odd. It should be 2, should this platform, and the other one be 1. And then of course if they do put platforms 3 and 4 in later on, for Leeds Nottingham's or whatever else, it'd be ready to go. So there has been quite a lot of work done here over the last week or so, shifting the track over and extending the original platform, because that actually has been extended. You can see down there it has actually been extended. And this is looking towards Sheffield. Focus your damn thing. So yes, and this is the Midland Main Line on the left now here, which, as I say, ought to have platforms on this line as well. It used to do years ago, in the glorious days of steam and the early BR era. And I tend to think, if I remember rightly, it was early 80s when they were taken away. Let's have a wander over to the other side now. Oh dear, look, the lift's not in use. What a shame. The only problem is though, if you get off here with a wheelchair and the lift's out of use even when it's been brought into use, someone's vandalised it, what then? Exactly. So let's have a look on the other side now. So we'll go back into Sheffield just to save waiting here an hour. And if the next train an hour later is as busy as that one, we'll be lucky to get a seat. So a green tick station is now yellow tick. The lifts will be brought in at some point, but obviously, you know, I mean, it'd be just easy for a ramp footbridge, wouldn't it, really? You don't get foot crossings in this day and age. So this is now the down platform, is it? I think. It's looking that way, it is down, of course. Right, now as regards ticking this station off on the station tick list of mine, I have actually done it before, but I'm not so sure exactly if I already went out of the station any significant distance. We've been to that Indian restaurant once when I came back from Manchester, or it was, because it actually stopped at Dore. It was Express that stopped at Dore. So just to say we've got right out of the station on this occasion, here we are, we've done it. We're out of the station, and there's a lovely little church just up there. Look at that. I'll swing the camera around. And there it is. So let's just cross over, sharpish. Cheers. And we'll have a look. Oh, what's it say there? This building was used as an auxiliary hospital during the Great War, 1914 to 1919. Actually 1918, wasn't it really, that? But anyway, I thought it was a church. It looks more like a hospital, actually, doesn't it? Whatever it is now. Oh dear. So, Dore Totley station is just over there. And this is the bus stop for rail replacement bus services, which would obviously have had considerable use when the railway was shut. It's a shame we haven't really got time to have a look at the triangle really, but never mind. There's a nice park down there I wouldn't have minded having a walk to. But again, we've not really got time. Unless I walk it all the way from Sheffield on one other occasion when I come here again. So let's head back. Right, Liverpool train approaching. This has reversed in Sheffield from when we just saw it on the main line. It's now coming through Dore Station. Or Dore Totley Station, should I say. On the new track alignment. Right, we'll nip back into Sheffield with this train just to save hanging around too long, and also so that we have a good chance at getting a seat on the way to Edale or Chinley. I think I'll go to Chinley and then we'll come back through later. Yeah, that's the plan. Go to Henshalls.
Sheffield, where this train terminates.
So, we'll stay with this one, back through to Chinley. So this is the newly aligned track here. So I think the crossover, a bit further up here, is the original one that's now been used just for up services. Right, we're coming back into Sheffield. Just thought we'd do this to kill time. Right, once again we are leaving Sheffield an hour later than what we did last time. So all stations to Chinley, then fast to Piccadilly via Stockport. But we're not going to experience that just yet, we're going to get off at Chinley. Right, we're now approaching Dore Totley again, but we're not going to get off this time obviously. So that is the Midland Main Line proper, straight to Chesterfield.
Yeah. Can you not do it on your... Oh, it's because you're... I'll just play it.
So there's been a lot of ballast dug away here, but looking at those ballast heaps. And here we are, new platform once again. So continue on the new track alignment now. And this is what I didn't want to be faced with, getting on here to go direct to Chinley. There's a lot of people getting on lower down.
Next station stop is Grindleford.
Right guys, as you can all tell, there is a very busy service today.
Never have guessed.
Please use it. All passengers, unless you're getting off at the next stop, can you please make your way into the aisle?
So this is Dore South curb, which I think is remaining single track. I don't think there's any point in doubling that. But they've elongated it, I think, right? That was where the old junction was. This is pretty good now, is this?
I see what you did there, Dom. Maybe you should do
Grindleford now. So this is the best bit now to Edale. Colour lights now here, look. I think Grindleford box will have been abolished. Single box was somewhere down here. I think. Yeah, it's here. I tend to think that'll be closed now.
You and Alex, between yourselves, just need to work out who's doing Monday. It's too late.
West of Henshalls now. Next one's Bamford.
Just let me know. Just drop me a text when you sorted it out.
So the next station now is Edale.
Oh my god, it's a classic 4K scenario.
Just look at the hills over there. Absolutely fantastic. This is Earl's Sidings now. To show where they can cross freights or passenger trains here or what. Because there's like a loop. In effect.
You look like you need a caffeine boost.
Some cement wagons. So that's what it is, that freight facility, cement terminal. Back under the control of semaphores now, and AB working, I would think. Right, now if we can do it, we're going to go up there a bit later this afternoon. We might walk from Hope to Edale or Edale to Hope. It's a long time since I've had a wood walk around here. Coming up to Edale. Just look how many cars are in that car park. This is going to be significant.
I was going to ask you today, but
Just see how many passengers get off here now. Right, just look at that lot. And there's someone's exited the station already. Cars everywhere.
Well, we're gonna fly somewhere and then get a car.
Right. Oh dear. Right. We have made it to sunny Chinley. And this train now is non-stop straight to Manchester Piccadilly via Stockport. And it'll be like that for the rest of the day, I think. Right. Let's get to Henshalls now. Get some burgers and whatever, and then we'll head back on the Sheffield service. Just back one stop to Edale. Have a walk, hopefully. The station's just up there where those people are walking down from, and this is Henshalls. We've been here a few times. It's a bloody good shop. Hi. I do like going to that shop there. Got a roast chicken, well, a chicken to roast and some burgers and whatever, so yeah, let's head back to the station and we'll nip back to Edale. Just one stop. Here we are. This will take us one stop back to Edale. Then we'll have a walk somewhere, possibly over to Hope. We shall see. So it's come non-stop from Manchester Piccadilly via Stockport. I don't expect to get a seat, but since we're only going one stop, it's not a major problem. Just look at this, eh? Look at this. This is Edale. Look at the amount of passengers here. This is incredible. This station could justify 1 or 2 expresses stopping here, I think it could. So, still in the charge of semaphore signals is Edale at the moment. I'm sure that'll be changing at some point in the future. So that's heading off to Sheffield. We're going to follow it shortly. Over to Hope. Let's do it. Let's have a good walk. Right, let's do this walk. I think this could be now the start of the nice time of the year. The weather's pretty good for March. It's Easter Saturday and it's not bad. Bank holiday weekend. What the hell was that? I wonder. Somebody souped up car probably. Turn the camera around. And we're heading off this way. We'll just check where we're going. It was right. And now we're going to go left down a little path. Rail replacement buses don't serve Edale as a general thing. It's a shuttle bus you get from Hope. Because you can't take bigger buses up down these narrow roads, supposedly. Because that's what they've been doing. I can't imagine many people coming here actually without a car a week or 2 beforehand when they were at the 9-day blockade at Hope Valley. People's making up for it now, without a doubt. So it's to the left now, here. Let's go through. So we're recording the distance on Outdoor Active. We're going right up to those hills in the distance over there. Some years ago I did a walk to Dove Holes from Edale and we went up there. We did not that bit, that's another path as well which I haven't done yet. We went up there over to Dove Holes. We're going to go around this way now and over to Hope. So I think I did that walk before I started vlogging walks. It's a long time ago, is that one now? It is. Might have taken an array of stills possibly with the camera I had at the time. So let's head up this way. Right, we could go that way if we're going back over to Dove Holes again, but we're not. Now we just came through that gate there and we're going to go up this way. If I can undo it. Oh, yeah, got it. Oh, the thing's broken. The return spring. Now this is how I like paths. Dry and unmuddy. Easy to walk on. So going right up to the top a bit further on. If I can find a bench somewhere, I'll sit down and have my butties and crisps. Just look at this view coming up now. And the trees haven't really got going yet. That obviously is an evergreen. Sometimes wish all trees were evergreen, it'd be great if they did. For one thing, you won't get the leaves on the line problem, would you then, if every tree just kept its leaves all year round? I thought I heard something. Freight. I think it would be a good idea to bring the drone here one day. Never thought to bring that today. Too much to carry. Just gone past Edale box. That's a splash of colour, is that, in a largely green landscape. That is quite good, is that? Anyway, let's continue walking this way. little stream. I'm going up a bit higher now. Not sure what this peak is called up here that we're going to head for, but sure we'll soon find out. Oh dear. A bit wet in places it is. Let's go through the gate since it's actually easy to do. Oh, there's mud everywhere. Good job I changed my shoes, isn't it? Put my hiking boots on. Right, check this. Edale station's down there somewhere. Just look at these hills. It's on a level with the Settle and Carlisle, isn't it? It really is. It's fantastic. How anyone could get bored of this sort of landscape, I just don't know. Oh, sheep. Not very interested in me. Not so many about, is there? Oh, there's somebody parachuting or paragliding or something up there. Is it parascending? Oh, there's another train coming the opposite way. Is it? It looks like an EMR service, I think. Is it? Let's zoom in a bit. It's on full zoom now. Oh, it's an EMR service in the new colours rather than EM&T as it was. Yeah, it's two 170s I think together, is that? Like what we had on the Barton and Humber line. Yeah, they're quite good. It's moved into the sunlight. It's nice doing the railway, but what's even nicer is to get off somewhere, isn't it, and walk. Passing through the Hope Valley is just wonderful, but you've got to get off and walk around to really experience it firsthand, and how fantastic it is. I really need to do another walk from Edale. That's from Glossop, Glossop to Edale, whichever way around we do it. That's definitely on the cards this summer, hopefully. Right, we've come up from this way, and just look at the view now. What an absolutely stunning landscape. It's incredible. See if I got film that northern service going back that we got off at Edale. It should have only just left Sheffield a couple of minutes ago. But just look at this. Just look how many people are here. We're going to go up this way, and oh, mouthy dogs. There's hundreds of people out today, isn't there? We're looking on the opposite side here to the railway now, and that building in the middle there with the big chimney, or tall chimney, is Hope Cement Works. It's where that little branch goes from those sidings. It's about a mile and a half long. Never done that on a rail tour. No doubt I ever will. And let's keep going to the top up here now. Probably have a bit of a break. Look at the view. This ridge of hills is fantastic. Absolutely. And it's just a bug someone's looking at. Afternoon. Hi.
You were strikers when to go up. You were strikers.
So the railway actually curves right round there from down here. So looking back towards Edale again, which is down there, and then Cowburn Tunnel underneath the mound there over to Chinley. There's another path running parallel down there actually to lower level. But this is what I'd consider more the recognised path along here. We're going straight up on that mound up there just ahead, and we'll stop for a break. The sun is out, it's amazing. I bet if this was midweek and a school day, then there wouldn't even be a quarter of the past people here. It wouldn't. Almost like in July this. It'd be mega, wouldn't it? A little gate coming up here and straight up. After you. Oh, cheers. Look at that, that's a sheer, well not sheer rock face, but it's not far off, is it? Oh, there's a northern service heading for Sheffield. So that'll be an hour later than what we got off at Edale, I would think. Full zoom. It's going into the shade. We can still see it plainly enough. Only one thing wrong with this camera is it doesn't zoom enough. Right, let's continue. Right, that path down there cuts off the climb through the trees. It goes through the trees down there and misses out the best bit up here. We're going to do that. But obviously if it's really bad weather and you're still walking, you might want to not come up here. But we're not coming here and missing this. Not a chance.
You need to be careful. I hate people standing so close to the edge. It panics me.
I am absolutely cream crackered. Yeah, not my drone. Somebody else has got a drone though. I wonder who's using it. Right, we're going to stop here now for a bit of a break. In fact, that looks very like mine. Oh, Transpennine. We just timed that right, didn't we? Oh, it's just one unit on its own. Where is it? It's on full zoom and I can't see it. Just going past that farm now. Oh, there we are.
I don't want them to be hungry. Promise you don't want to get hungry. Wait for the energy. It's an hour later. Ono to je, ono se možeme pít, ale možeš to mají grill ty přiježko, myslím, to ještě nekupili. Hovorím, že náš nevím, tam ještě.
You can see it's a bit clear in the open, a bit when it comes out in the sun. This hill is acting as a big shadow. There we are. Right, let's find somewhere to sit down for a bit. Right, I did just see who was flying the drone, some young lad down there, and it's the one up on mine. It's a Mavic 3 Pro he's got, so yeah, a bit noisy. You can hear it from here now. I think it's looking right at me and all. Give him a wave. Switch the camera around. So just look at all this now. Northern service, heading for Manchester Piccadilly. He's stopping at Edale, obviously. See if he can deposit another 50, 60, 70 passengers on the station, ready to walk up here. Right, we're on the move again, heading for Ward's Peace, I think it is. I thought that was actually the hill concern there, but it's actually this one up here. Then we'll head off down into Hope and get the train from there, possibly on to Grindleford and then all the way back to Manchester and home, but that's not definite yet. I'm not sure what I'll do yet. We'll see. Right, this is the one now. Lucille Pike, Ward's Peace. So let's get up it and then we'll get down to Hope a bit later. Oh, you can see the railway curving right round there. It's incredible. Oh, I bet there's been over 1,000 people up here today by the end of the day. Easily, maybe even 2. So this is it. We're virtually at the top now of Ward's Peace. Just look, I'm amazed how many people are here. It's incredible. It's a bit windy. Having to hold onto my hat. Don't want it blown. See what this thing says.
Have a sit or hope.
We can't see, can you? It's a bit too dirty to see where you are. Right, that will be Castleton over there, won't it? It will. And looking over to Hope, that's where we're going to go down there, down that way now. So you can see where the railway curves right round. In fact, you can almost see Hope Station. Let's try zooming in a bit.
Across there, down through the woods.
Yeah.
Or back along here.
Somewhere down there. Right, it's a very muddy section just here now. We'll have to go right round this side. Not slopping through all that swamp, I aren't. It's disgusting. But I know someone that'd like it. Ooh, tail end just here. So you can look back now and see where we've just descended from. Okay, the battery didn't last long there, did it? Anyway, never mind. 10% battery remaining, but I have got the booster stick. If not, I can just use the phone afterwards. At least my phone points in the right direction where I want it to point. This damn thing doesn't always do that, as you can see. I don't know what I've got to do to get it to go right. Oh, good grief. Thank you for holding the gate. Just come down the path there through the trees, and we're now going to go this way and turn right here. According to that little arrow down there. Oh my word. No one gives a crap about drainage, do they? Some paths are so dry, yet others are like this. It's just disgusting. Right, it's dried out a bit in places, but there's a hell of a lot of mud. Looking back now, we came through the gate there and right up the top, up there. Very much a single track path now is this, isn't it? Now the path eventually comes over either a footbridge or a little foot crossing over the Hope Cement Works branch. So I'm keen to see that. We're not very far away from it now because the line is only just over there. It leads up to that cement works. It'd be interesting to see if that Don Coffee could do a video of, say, Hope Cement Works to Dewsbury, something like that. They're quite good. Right, we can't be far away from that foot crossing. Oh, I think it's ahead. The foot crossing. It is here. Oh, tell a lie, it's not a foot crossing, it's a footbridge. Oh, it's a bit of a dipped footbridge, isn't it? I don't know why they've dipped it. Yeah. One line is disused, the other line's got quite a good shine on it. This is the branch that goes up to the cement works just up there. It's only about a mile or so long, I guess. Just over a mile perhaps. Never done it on a rail tow. I think the chances of doing it now, in this day and age on a rail tow, is very slim. Oh, more mud. Right, we're not far off the end of this path now. The road's just up ahead, but yet one more lot of mud to deal with. Oh, for crying out loud. This is just ridiculous. I can hear music. Somebody's got a bit of a party going on beside it somewhere, haven't they? Guess what? I found out where the music was coming from. This pub here is a beer festival. Hope Valley Beer Festival this bank holiday weekend. There you see. So I think we must oblige and have a pint of something. Right, we have made it to Hope, Derbyshire. I've had to put the battery booster thing on now to so the camera battery itself is flat as you know what. There's a bin. Let's get rid of that. And what's this coming through? Right, let's go over to the other side. Right, train is approaching. Oh, it's the one we've been on before, 195 130. So we'll get on this and get off at Grindleford. Right, so on the move again. Let's head to Grindleford for a cup of tea and cat, hopefully. There's only 2 stops, Bamford, Palisade and Grindleford. Right, just west of Bamford, and this is the new loop. So if we get in the way of an express, we can be shunted into there. That's a shunt, we can just take the loop and hang fire at the far end and get overtaken. We're not doing it right now. Looks like something is being like that. Needs one the opposite way, which is let's just use those side ones. It's all in and finished with this thing. The stop signal is some distance from the point. There's no track points either, which is a bit yards. Trans-Pennine service. There we are, Norwich service. And now ours is here, approaching slowly because it's stopping. And it is 195 130 again. So it's the 3rd time we've had this one now today. Right, we'll go straight to Manchester Piccadilly now with this one. Right, that is the hill we went up earlier, a bit clearer to see now. The sun has moved round. So there's 2 significant peaks. The one that's a bit more rocky on the other side, further over, that is where we had our sandwich and whatever drink. I can so highly recommend this area for walking. It's just unbelievably fantastic, even if you don't go right up the hills. So it's well worth the walk. There's still some people paragliding or parascending up there. Just leaving Edale. Must have picked about 50-60 passengers up there at least, I think. It's busier now than peak time on a morning. It is. I must admit it'd be a nice place to live, would Edale, and commute to Manchester or Sheffield every day. Express just gone past on the opposite side. So just west of Chinley now, and we should be taking the main line via Stockport. Let's see if we do. I think we're going fast enough to do that. green signal there. Yep, that was the main line off that signal, so we're going via Stockport. So this is Stockport, and we're not stopping by the look of it. Straight through. Now we must be going on the fast line because the slow line's cleared for another train. We are. F, straight on the fast to Piccadilly. Then we'll walk over to Victoria because they've got enough time for the Saltburn train. So let's see. Well, not on the edge of course here, but not far off the edge. Stockport Viaduct. The sun's making it a bit awkward. Across the M60 and the old CLC line towards Woodley and Godley Junction. Is it CLC or is it Gravesend? I can't remember now. Oh, that is there, but we're coming into platform 12 now in Manchester Piccadilly. Oh, it's Manchester Airport, is that one? I think it's going from Scotland. Somewhere is that one. It's unusual, an over one. I've not used platform 12 much, it's only been recently re-added. So this is an unusual use of the platform here at Piccadilly. And we're 5 minutes early. Unusual platform for a Sheffield local service. Anyway, not complaining. So let's head over to Manchester Victoria now for the Saltburn service, because it ain't coming from the airport or this station. Oh, look! Exchange Square track is a bit rusty. That's why that Rochdale one's there. I wonder why they're not using it. It's a bit strange, unless they're doing some work on it, obviously. Here we are, Manvic. And how long's it taken us to walk it? Manchester's main station for the north. Right, here we are, this is our train. I'll say it's our train, it's going to form our train. All the way back home to Cottingley, direct. Quite a good turnaround. So straight up Miles Platting Bank onto Rochdale via the Calder Valley and straight back to Cottingley. Just have a few highlights now on this route because we've obviously done it quite a few times in the past. Right, top of the bank now, and the line route to the right there is the line to Staley Bridge. We're on the old main line to Rochdale. They've eased the curve a lot there now, haven't they? Just coming up to Castleton now. We're following a Rochdale turn back, which has now disappeared into platform 4 at Rochdale. So we should get a wiggle on now, hopefully. Right, this is Rochdale. And this is the turn back facility now that was put in a few years ago. When they announced a new platform for Rochdale, I was expecting a full length platform on the far side up there, because there's still remains of one there, but hasn't been used for years. to increase capacity so much, because they could then make that one on the far what's now platform 1, I think it is. No, 2 and 3. We're going through 1, so I could make platform 3 over there bi-directional and use that as a turn back. Anyway, let's get over towards Todmorden now, and whatever. Todmorden and the viaduct. Comes Holroyd Junction. That's Stansfield Hall Junction, whichever it is. Stansfield Hall North and South, and Holroyd Junction. Not sure what those junctions are called now, where the new curve is, but there used to be Stansfield Hall North and Stansfield Hall South. And this is Holroyd Junction, Millwood Tunnel, coming up to Hebden Bridge. It's getting a bit difficult now with we're losing the lights and the reflections a bit more obvious, unfortunately. So this is Hebden Bridge. A lot of people on that platform, aren't there? Very thin shine on the crossover, nothing on the siding. It's hardly ever used, is that? So coming up to Greenland Junction on the main line, as it is, the main side of the triangle, south of Halifax. So we're not very far from Brighouse. Approaching Brighouse now. This is where the old station used to be, that closed in 1970. And this is the new station, which opened in 2000, finally. A Wigan service in the up platform. Right. Back at Cottingley. Anybody else? Yeah, there's a couple getting on. 2 or 3 off. Not bad. So let's train players out and then head off. Right, so it's not been a bad day, apart from the unfortunate start. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. The weather's been quite good. And we've didn't walk that far, only about 5 and a bit miles, good 5.5 miles I think it was, but that's only because measuring on a flat map, that's what the distance, sort of point to point, the route we took, but because of the significant rise and fall of on 2 notable stretches, it didn't appear to be as far as it was. Anyway, let's get in now. So, cue music. See you next video. Bye for now.